YouTube, how the fuck you doing? Hey guys, Nadeshot. Today I'm bringing a brand new video, and what you guys are going to be watching is a PDW breakdown video where I'm going to try and give you the best and most optimal class to use when equipping the PDW on your class sets. Right now, if you guys looked in the top right of your screen, if you guys want, you can rewind. I had my exact setup that I'm using at the moment. I have the PDW with quick draw, long barrel, and I obviously have my my exclusive Ghost camo that you can get by pre-ordering Call of Duty Ghost at any GameStop location. I also have lightweight, toughness, dexterity with the perk 3 greed, and I also slapped extreme conditioning on there. And then I have double EMPs. Now, I told you guys yesterday in my AN94 video that the EMP is probably one of the most overpowered aspects in this game. Although it's a tactical grenade, it is extremely useful. And I just stuttered very badly right there. Do not make fun of me. That was so bad. Just said it like 6 times in like 2 seconds flat. Don't make fun. But I have the PDW, like I said. Before the patch, this gun was probably the best SMG you could possibly use. And the reason I say that is because the gun itself was so versatile in so many different situations. Unlike the MSMC, this gun had a lot of long range. You know, it wasn't something that had to be exclusively within like 5 to 10 feet of players and work well. You know, this gun had an extremely large mag, which allowed you to spray, and it allowed you to waste a lot of shots but still have the ability to kill all 4 people on the other team. So that's why I was in love in this gun. You know, if I do say so myself, I believe I had one of the I had a really good PDW before the patch, and that's why I was so disappointed that they patched this gun, or they nerfed it a couple months ago, because this was my bread and butter. This was my baby. You know, even Merc said yesterday in my live stream he thought I had one of the best PDWs in the game, and I know it's coming from my teammate, but I don't really get many compliments like that from other pro players, and even though he's my teammate, something like that did really mean a lot. Although it's very corny, you know, the compliments like that, you know, they do make my day, just because I take pride in getting better as a competitive player and trying as hard as I possibly can. But either way, like I said, I have quick draw and long barrel. A lot of you might ask me why I don't have grip on the gun. You know, when they did nerf this gun, one of the biggest issues was the fact that it added so much recoil to the, and it was very random. You know, some competitive Call of Duty games like Black Ops 1, or not even Black Ops 1, like Modern Warfare 2, and if you shot a gun in Modern Warfare 2 and there was recoil, it was predictable recoil, so that you could prepare for it and get ready for it. But in Black Ops 1 and in Black Ops 2, when you have recoil on a gun, it's not something that you can control. It's not predictable. I mean, this gun has more recoil than a FAL on semi-auto. And if you shoot a semi-auto FAL as fast as you possibly can, that gun needs to have recoil, or else it's overpowered. And that's why the FAL is probably going to get banned from MLG. But I really don't need. I think you need grip, just as long as you control how you're aiming and how fast you're shooting. I don't know, man. I just don't think it's that necessary. A lot of you might disagree with me, but I think quick draw and long barrel is your best bet. Lightweight and flak jacket, you know, it's a toss-up depending on what game type you're playing and what you feel like you need to do to get kills or play effectively. You know, perks really aren't too important, if that makes sense, with picking a gun. You know, perks really come down to personal preference. Like, some of you probably use some of you guys might even use like double concussion or double flash, and you want to put on fast hands, you don't run toughness. Me, I personally think the toughness is the most the most needed perk in this game. If you don't have toughness, you're gonna lose a lot of gunfights. But like I said, the PDW, although it's not as good as it used to be, it's still doable. One tip that I want to give you guys when using it, this is something that I was talking about with Merc in my live stream yesterday. I feel like with this gun, you benefit more by hip firing when you first off your gunfight, then scoping in and aiming down sight. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a placebo effect. I don't know if it's an actual method of shooting a gun. But Merc, who is obviously a member of the Optic Gaming Pro Team, he was one of the best Call of Duty World at War players in the world, and he won a lot of championships on that game. And he said with the MP40 back in the day on World at War, which was also made by Treyarch, that the key to using that gun very well was to hip fire when you start off your gunfight and then scope in, just because the recoil pattern was just so random and it was just so weird. So try that out. Let me know how it feels. I feel like this gun is still very useful. I think it can be used. Well, useful and being used is the same exact thing. So Nadeshot's an idiot. Everyone make fun of the idiot that doesn't know how to speak. Oh, I got a cough now. But like I said, you know, a lot of people only use the MSMC now just because of the nerf. But I just don't want to let go of the PDW. I really don't. I just love this gun so much that I don't want to give up the dream of having this be a viable option for competitive Call of Duty. I still feel like this is something that can be used in certain situations. You know, that large mag, you know, I think you get 50 bullets in your clip. It's just so useful. It's awesome. The PDW is so much fun to use. It sounds great. It feels great. I like it. Merc. I'm talking about Merc so much in this commentary. Can you guys go subscribe to him, please? YouTube.com/handsomemerc, Twitch.tv/Merc, Twitter.com/optic_Merc. You know, he has a lot of good ideas about Call of Duty. The PDW and the MSMC are comparable to Call of Duty 4 with the MP5 and the P90. In COD 4, you knew the MP5 was better, but you just loved using that P90. So I appreciate you dudes watching. I hope this gameplay breakdown worked out for you. I hope you guys figure out what you enjoy on the PDW and YouTube. We'll see you fudging later.